So the last experience again, like being black in these different places, is being black in Kalamazoo was completely different. When I went to visit you there, I was like, wow, this is way different. First of all, there is a black community pretty
Yeah.
thriving. And I look back, I was like, oh yeah, those were Kalamazoo is like some schools we competed against in track, and they did have black athletes there. When I hear Kalamazoo, I was just figured it was like a predominantly white place, but there is black presence there. What is it like been living in Kalamazoo, even raising black boys in Kalamazoo?
Yeah, it's funny as you mentioned this boonies thing because even where we currently live, like
Yeah,
across the
right.
street, there's a cornfield, so we're still
Huge
on the edge of
cornfield.
town.
Yep.
Yeah, so we're that's funny that there's that thread or theme, but yeah, it's still on the edge of the community. But yeah, Kalamazoo, I see it, through this conversation as there is definitely a social economic split, and the upper class is very altruistic, and so they've given a lot of money. They were the first community to establish a Kalamazoo Promise, like a
Yeah, that's
promise
right. I forgot.
scholarship. So if you
Hmm.
graduate high school, they will fund your education, and so they were one of the first communities in the country to
Amazing.
do that. Yeah,
Hmm.
so very the upper class is very altruistic and helpful. They've bailed out the city in terms of budget. They've donated a ton of money to the university. So in that, I think there's a more even spread. If I were to compare it to Saginaw, like when the auto industry dipped, everything kind of like fell with it.
Tilted. Yeah,
Um,
right.
it,
Hmm.
it tilted, and so
Hmm.
if there's there's banks, there's two really well-known hospitals. Um, there's like another corporation called Stryker that does like
Yeah, I'm
medical equipment.
familiar with it. Hmm. Hmm.
Yeah, equipment. So I could keep going. There's a lot more, but the economic diversity is a lot stronger in my opinion.
Hmm.
Um, and so I feel like there's a more even spread. So in that, if folks are employed and working, they care more about their community, and then they're spending so that like it kind of those dollars will kind of recycle a little bit. And so athletically, when I was newer to Kalamazoo, it was neat to see. There's a lot of pro athletes. Derek Jeter
Mm.
being the biggest one. Greg
Mm.
Jennings. I could go down the line a little bit more,
I
but
didn't know Greg
um,
Jennings from there. Okay. Hmm.
yeah, Greg Jennings. Yep. So, and so
Did
yeah,
he go?
it's pretty
He went
neat.
to Western, right? I felt like I ran
Greg Jennings
track
went to
against him. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, he
Okay.
did.
Mhm.
Yeah, he
He
went to
was a high
Kalamazoo
jumper, I think.
Central. Yeah, he
For a
went to high
second.
school and went to Western and played football here. But yeah, Terry Crews went to Western here. So that's the other part too. Yeah, Western as a university, they had players and folks come through there too. But even at
Yeah.
the community, at the high school, level, Isaiah Livers plays for the Detroit Pistons right now. Like he's
Yeah, I
currently
know
on
him.
the yeah. So
Mm.
TJ Duckett, Lindsey
Yeah.
Tarpley's a
I went
U.S.
to Duckett
soccer
is in
Olympian.
like not friends, but I know Duckett. Yeah. Hmm.
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah,
He was a
and
year
so
ahead of us. Yeah.
yeah, so it's pretty neat to see. Um, yeah, the size of the town. It's not huge. To me, I'd say it's not small either. And so
Yeah.
the politics are very in the city center. It's very blue, and then the further out you go, it gets more red.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, for the most part, everybody kind of for the most part leaves each other alone. So yeah,
Okay.
I
Well,
like
I'm
it.
going back